Welcome, welcome. We got a beautiful day out here. The sun is shining. I'm so happy. Oh man. And when you drove through the neighborhood, was your mind blown at like the land and how far we've come with this project? Yeah. Before we get going with the project, with the day, I just want to acknowledge a few folks out here. One is Miss Trisha Stein, who is our big coordinator. She bringing all of us together. Miss Sarah Patton, who's the day-to-day project manager on this. We cannot do this without you. And then all of the departments that have been supportive, DPW, planning, Department of Neighborhoods, of course. All of us have come together in a collaborative way to make this project happen. And of course, the council side, yes. You're going to hear from some residents, some community activists today, as well as the developers. So we can get this party started. I want to just acknowledge that energy is one of those things that we don't often think about, right? We turn on the light switch, the light comes on. We're not sure where that actually comes from, right? But where it comes from is by burning dangerous things that go into our air and pollute our air quality for all of our residents. And so this project is about changing that. This project is about doing it a different way and changing systems in our city. With one fell swoop, we've nearly taken about 80% of our buildings to net zero. So this is really a big accomplishment for the city. And it started, yes, yep. It started with the vision of our mayor who said, we have land. We could do this. We could do this. We could actually do this. We can repurpose vacant land and generate energy that we need in our city and become an energy secure city, right? So without further ado, I want to introduce Mayor Dugen.
All right. Well, it's a perfect. So this has been a really important project in this state. We're still importing energy, and the demands being placed are enormous. We're going to need every source of energy that we can get, and to be able to do it with renewable energy is such an important step forward. When I ran for mayor, I laid out a 10-point plan we called Every Neighborhood Has a Future. And the 10th point was that those blocks that might only have one person left per block, that we would find a way to swap them out and clear those neighborhoods. And it took me till my 11th year. But I went to the neighborhoods like this one. On the other side of Gilbo, that's all going to be gone. The airport is expanding over there. And on this side, we basically had one occupant every block or two. If you had come down here 6 months ago, as the neighbors will tell you, illegal dumping, other illegal activities, it was not a safe place to be. And so we said, can we take the most blighted areas of this city and turn them into power? And then we asked the next question. Could we take the money that we make from that and use it to improve the homes of the neighbors in the surrounding areas? And so what you have today is the first 42 acres of solar panels, but we've got another 64 neighbors nearby who have gotten new windows, new furnaces, insulation in their roofs. We have stabilized the adjoining neighborhoods, all while we power. Isn't that great? All while we power these buildings. And I'm really pleased to be here today with Joy Harris and DTE. Everything has to come with controversy, but when we selected DTE as one of the two finalists, there was some skepticism that DTE was completely committed to solar energy. What we have seen here is remarkable. They have moved with great speed. They've gone through the neighbor's house and fixed up your homes, the fastest ones here, and they are the first ones to get to the groundbreaking. The sincerity and effectiveness, Joy. I know it started with your predecessor, Jerry Garcia, but he's smiling somewhere. But you have been great partners to work with. And the other great partner, yeah, you can clap for that. They get beat up enough. They ought to get credit for what they've done here. And then the other partner we have had is the person who headed the Green Energy Task Force of City Council for the last 12 years and has been arguing for renewables every step of the way. I'm supportive of putting solar panels on roofs, that's fine. But if you're going to change the energy power in this region, you have to do it at scale. And that means taking a lot of land to power a lot. And the guy who has been the advocate of this from the beginning, and it's only appropriate that the first groundbreaking happens in his district. Welcome, Councilman Scott Benson.
Good afternoon, everybody. So this is a great sunny day, and as the mayor said, very apropos for a groundbreaking for the first of 5 solar farms here in the city of Detroit. And while we are thanking people, I want to make sure that my good friends on Detroit's Green Task Force, I give them a shout out as well. It was critical to have their buy-in and support of this. Are there anybody members here from the Green Task Force? All right, you guys can say something. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. And so for us, if we look around, this location is not just a patch of ground that has been cleaned and cleared. It's a physical realization of our city's deepest commitment to a cleaner, more sustainable future. To the residents, the planning teams, and our dedicated partners, DTE, Green Task Force, many of the other members, City of Detroit, Mayor, Desarina, your vision is what brings this moment to life. And then how many of my bosses are out here today? Who are my bosses? There we go. My bosses, they're the ones who are getting improvements right in this neighborhood. For me, I am a proud proponent of sustainability. This solar farm is monumental. It's a powerful, tangible step towards achieving our climate goals, which are enshrined in law in the city of Detroit. We are going to reduce our greenhouse gas, and we have thresholds to do that by, and this is going to allow us to meet those. This array will allow Detroit to significantly offset our municipal greenhouse gas footprint, taking a huge bite out of our carbon emissions and helping secure a healthier environment for generations to come. And just as Ms. Rushton said, this is a huge issue when it comes to air quality, and we are making a big dent in improving air quality with a solar farm and with this type of greenhouse gas development in the city of Detroit. This just isn't those water heaters, insulation, electrical. You guys like that? Thank you, bosses. This project proves that the transition to clean energy creates incredible local job opportunities as well. These are well-paying green jobs that will be filled by Detroiters, empowering our residents and strengthening the economy of the 3rd District and the entire city. We are building the infrastructure of the future right here in the Motor City and in the 3rd District is going to lead the way. If I'm not mistaken, I see some of our organized labor. Where are our union members out here? Do we have jobs coming from this for our union members? There we go. And that's the second powerful message we send today. Detroit is not just joining the green revolution, we're leading it. We are the tip of the spear. That's right. Say that again. That's what I'm talking about. This solar farm demonstrates how urban communities can become models for action, showing other major American cities how to successfully tackle emissions, support residents, and leverage clean energy technology. DTE, once again, thank you. Finally, the power generated here will be clean, reliable, flowing directly into the national grid. When we strengthen our local grid with renewable sources like this, we increase collective energy resilience and reliability for the entire region. We are literally lighting the way forward, and on this sunny day, it's very apropos. This groundbreaking marks the intersection of environmental leadership, economic opportunity, and community health. It is a symbol of innovation, resilience, and the belief that a greater, healthier Detroit is not just possible, it will happen. Thank you, Mayor Dugen. Thank you, Tafir. Thank you, Zarina, and all of our partners for making this happen. And then let's dig in and let the sun shine in. Thank you.
All right, you kept hearing her name. Miss Joy Harris is a native Detroiter, and we are so proud of you in your new role as president and CEO of DTE. Please share some words with us.
Good afternoon. I couldn't have ordered better weather for sure. Well, let's say I am really pleased to be here alongside Mayor Dugen and our good friends in the community to help mark this really important moment for DTE and for the city of Detroit. Today's event represents a milestone for our shared vision for a more sustainable future. It's part of our transition to generating energy in cleaner ways while maintaining safety, reliability, and affordability, not only for those that live in this community, but for those all across our service territory. And we are proud to do it. DTE is Michigan's leading, I want to say that again, DTE is Michigan's leading developer and producer of renewable energy. And with our continued development of renewable projects like this for our customers, we're on pace to meet our decarbonization goals, as well as the state's clean energy targets of 50% renewables by 2030. The Castle Solar Park here in Dyke Lynch and the solar park that we will begin to construct next year in the Greenfield Park neighborhood are important steps in that journey. And when the Castle Park is up and running, we'll generate about 10 megawatts, and that doesn't mean anything to anybody, but it's enough clean energy that will help offset the power that is required to power the city, buildings, recreation centers, police and fire stations. So this is a very important project. You can be really proud that Detroit made, I'll say that again, Detroit made clean power will help reduce the city's carbon footprint and create a cleaner environment for your children and your grandchildren. The city has entrusted our team at DTE to develop these projects responsibly and efficiently, and we promise to do just that. With your input, we're going to involve the community. We will beautify the solar park with trees, shrubs, and other landscaping, including a welcome sign to ensure neighbors see that this is a wonderful, wonderful addition to the community. And since energy efficiency is a vital part of our clean energy future, we are, in fact, helping the Dyke Lynch residents make their homes more energy efficient. So you heard about the homes that we're addressing. There's roughly 60 to 65 homes that we will update with water heaters, with new insulation, roofing, whatever it is they need in order for them to take control of their energy usage and lower their bills. Our steps to make clean energy more accessible, along with the beautification and energy efficiency efforts, are part of our promise to be good neighbors first, but to also continue to improve lives with our energy. We are honored that the City of Detroit, Mayor Dugen, City Council chose DTE for this project, and you trust us to make it a success, and I'm here to tell you it will be, without question. So thank you to all of our partners. Thank you to our community members. We are certainly going to do you proud. Thanks again.
Thank you, Ms. Harris. Oh, man. I do want to acknowledge that so the city residents have pushed the city government to be more sustainable, to even create an Office of Sustainability, to do these solar projects. Yes, it came from the community is what I'm trying to say. And so from the very beginning of this project, we engaged a group of environmental activists who have, from day one, wanted to see cleaner air in our city, wanted to see our transition to clean energy or energy that is made in a cleaner way. I like that. And I want to introduce one of the solar partners because she herself has some big prospects for what she wants to do and the things that she's doing in her own community around renewable energy. And this project, she's been there from the beginning, and this project is kind of ushering some of that in. So I want to invite Tammy Black to talk about that.
Hi, everyone. I've been waiting for this day. Again, my name is Tammy Black. I am the owner of Communities Power Solar Training Academy. I'm a part of the Neighborhood Solar group that's helping the mayor to bring this to life with the communities. I would like to say to the mayor, I'm sorry, the governor, but you know, uh, coming soon, our mayor, Mike Dugen, to who had this vision of doing these solar fields out here in the community that will help the community to be able to offset the city's power and to also give the homeowners the opportunity to have energy efficiency in their homes. I want to thank you, Mayor Dugan, for your vision, and I want to thank City Council for approving the mayor's vision, and I want to tell Dyke Lynch, congratulations on this much needed solar field. And I would like to also thank my family, DTE. And I want to tell you why I call DTE my family. Number one, I implemented solar in 25 homes in my community, Jefferson Chalmers. DTE was the interconnection part of that to make that solar live. And they were on it. I mean, for those 25 homes to make sure that we could bring those 25 homeowners live. The next thing I would like to say is that this project, DTE has sponsored. I have a solar training school, as I said before, which is Community Power Solar Training Academy. DTE is sponsoring 7 of those students. Not only are they sponsoring them, but DTE and Motor City Electric are going to help my students who would normally just be doing rooftop solar as training. They're getting the opportunity to get hands-on commercial training in solar, and that's all due to DTE. So I would like to thank DTE so much for being a part of this project, being a part of our grassroots efforts to bring renewable energy to our city of Detroit. Let's go, city of Detroit. We can do this.
And I just noticed, hiding in the back, our former chief financial officer, who's the financial brains of this, Jay Rising. Jay, wave your hand. So Tricia Stein was the driving force. Jay was the financial mind. And I see Jim Susick and Byron Osborne, the heads of IBEW. Come on up here. I assume it's your members going to go to work putting in these solar panels. It's been a lot of years since any jobs were being created. Jim, come on up. Anything you want to say?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Yeah, thank you. I wasn't prepared to say anything today, but thank you. We look forward to this opportunity for our membership and the jobs that this is going to create. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm going to know you were coming when I put you on the program. Good, you're all set.
All right. All right. So we talked about this intense collaboration that this project has been, and it really started with the neighbors, the residents who appealed to us and said, hey, they filled out an application to say, I would like to entertain what this would look like. Very trees that they wanted to see around it, all the way down to what the fencing would look like. We had several design meetings with these residents, and I want to bring up Erin Harris, who really, who is the director of Department of Neighborhoods, to introduce some of the residents that are here, and also to talk about the role of the Department of Neighborhoods.
Thank you. Thank you, Tafira. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Erin Harris. I'm Director of Department of Neighborhoods. We played a pivotal role in leading this solar farm with community engagement. Our team worked closely with residents, answering questions, scheduling, and organizing all community meetings. We collaborated with the planning department, Alexa Bush, I saw her here, Darrell Byrne, guided us in creating interactive meetings that gave residents an opportunity to make decisions about the futures of their neighborhoods. I have the pleasure of introducing some of the wonderful residents that participated in these meetings and can speak to how the neighborhood has changed in just one moment. But I'd like to thank Mayor Dugan for his vision on this project, Tricia Stein for her leadership, Ray Solomon, Chief of Staff, and Sarah Patton for organizing this process and keeping the team on track. DTE for taking on this project, Carla Walker Miller, who is behind us, and Dwana Vergesi, who has been very instrumental in the energy efficiency upgrades. Special thanks to my team who knocked on doors, delivered flyers, made phone calls, and supported us at every meeting. So District 3, Kayana and Kenzie. District 4, Nick and Ebony. District 2, Kim and Sean. And lastly, a very important thank you to two ladies who came on the team later in the project but have helped us out tremendously, Jennifer and Megan. They work directly with every resident in the solar area, ensuring that the surveys and the assessments are done. See, they have some champions out here. And they made sure that residents submitted all their paperwork and everything, so I truly want to thank them. So now the residents, which I know you all want to hear from. So the first resident that I'm going to introduce is Ms. Henley. When I first met Ms. Henley, we were doing solar petitions, going around and making sure that how people felt about this program, this solar farm. And so Ms. Henley said, I'll get everybody on my street to sign. You just give me the petition. And so that's how I first met her. And she lives on Molina Street, and she definitely got everybody on that street to sign. So I'd like to bring up Ms. Haley Henley.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Haley Henley, and I'm living in the Lynch and Van Dyke area on Molina Street. And when I first met Erin, we was she had asked me to take up, get people to sign the petitions, and I did. I was out in the rain and in the cold, but I did it, and I'm so grateful that I did. And it's just like, for me, today is a day worth waiting for. It's been well worth waiting for. When I look back at what I was going through when we first started signing the petitions and going to the meetings and picking out everything, how we wanted everything to look and everything and all of that, it's a sight to behold. It really is. And so I want to thank everyone that took part in allowing me and helping me to be able to live in my home, because without the help, I would not have made it. I was a disaster waiting to happen. I had no electrical work in my kitchen, period. I ran a extension cord from my dining room to my kitchen for 6 months. I cooked on a one-eye hot plate. But I made it. I made it. And for that, I want to thank the mayor for thinking about us and coming to this area and letting us know that we was not forgotten. And I just want to thank everyone that participated and looking after me and keeping me safe in my home. And I appreciate everything that was done for me. And I wouldn't have it no other way. So let's keep it moving, and I hope that the next mayor will do the same as Mayor Dugen and keep it moving.
Thank you, Ms. Henley. Her only request from me is that I gave her enough time. She wanted enough time, and so thank you for that, Ms. Henley. So the next resident that I'm going to introduce is Ms. Gladney. Ms. Gladney has lived over here for 50-plus years. She's raised her children, currently raising her great-grandchildren over in this area. And from my understanding, I didn't confirm this with you, but I was told that you were the mayor of Almont. Okay. So I give you Miss Gladney.
Hello, everybody. I am Dorothy Gladney, and I have lived over here for a long, long time. I'm not going to say how long, but I have seen, when I moved in, it was beautiful over here. I mean, the houses, the community, the people. Then all of a sudden, I looked around, the house falling down. Nobody want to cut the lawn. Nobody want to do anything. I said, I'm going back to Alabama. Yeah. Then I said, let me wait and see what's going to happen. And then y'all know what? They kept talking about somebody named Dugen. I said, who in the is Mayor Dugen? Let me see what he going to do. here I am. So that tells y'all what happened. He came in. We don't have to worry about the blight anymore. We don't have to worry about them dumping legal trash all over here, because it just wasn't fair to the neighbors, to us. We try to keep our property up, and then people come from all over dumping on us. So, but now, thanks to the mayor, we got it made. You got it made. I just want to thank the mayor and everybody. I mean, everybody who participated, because we needed it. I'm not going to tell y'all what all I got, because they say I've been bragging about that, so it's all down south. I just want to thank, seriously, I just would like to thank everybody, and we all on Air Mount, because, you know, I am the mayor of Air Mount. Appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. Thank you.
Well, we laughed, we cried. Whew. Okay, so that made it all worth it. All right. We are, I want to invite the speakers. We're going to do a quick picture, the classic digging picture, if we got the shovels, and we will hold questions till after this picture, okay? Thank you so much.
You need Joe?